closer, but I just gotta tell you this one thing, yeah. I've been in love too, don't worry, I know what it's like. Nothing for 1 second is you, girl, though I know you might. Insecurity, stay in the dark, kings don't show them light. And I've been in love too, don't worry, I know what it's like. I know your exes might have been
Back again, and this is for Marley's Championship Prediction Series. Unfortunately, me and Marley cannot meet this weekend due to the weather. The weather is absolutely horrendous. But in the last prediction video, I'm sure Marley said in his intro anyway, I won again. I think I had a few more points than him, so unlucky Marley lad. 2-0 to me, and obviously the loser face off for the end of the season, so I'm looking good so far. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe to Marley, subscribe to me, and let's go.
Welcome to the Marley SCFC Vlogs channel, home of match day vlogs, championship score predictions, and such others as well. Match previews occasionally, but we won't get into that. But championship score predictions today with Reese. You should have heard from him after I've done my bit by ear, but if you don't know how championship score predictions works, me and Reese go head to head in a competition. 3 points awarded to the person who gets the score prediction right, and 4 points awarded to the person who gets the score right and the scorer, so a little bit of an extra point. Unfortunately, Reese won last week. Don't know by how many, but we'll see about that next week. Let's just see what happens. But before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to me, subscribe to Reese. Also, the FBAs are coming up. Really appreciate if you voted for me as one of the categories anyway. One of them would be brilliantly sported, and would go far in my happiness. So if you do end up voting for me in the FBAs, then thank you very much for your vote. And the voting starts in 2 weeks, so make sure to vote for Marley SCFC Vlogs as either young commentator or whatever. But let's get into the championship score prediction. Leeds is first. I expect this to be a one-sided game, no offence to our fans, but you lot are looking very shaky since the departure. Candles up Grozicki and Jared Bowen. But for me, it's going to only go one way, and that's a Leeds United win. But the championship's unpredictable, but I am going to go with the Leeds win, so I'm going to go with Leeds, Hull 0, Leeds United 2 with Jack Harrison scoring both. I believe he will score both. He's been on good goal scoring form recently, and he should get the job done anyway. So I'm going to go with 2-0 Leeds United. On to
Leeds United now. Hull have been on very poor form. I don't think they've won since the turn of the year, since Bowen and Grissky have left, so they've been on a while without winning. For Leeds, they've been picking up some very good results late, a couple of 1-0 victories. I think Leeds will edge just 2-1. Goal scorer for Hull, I will go for, I'm going to give, I think George Honeyman will score. For Leeds United, I will go for Patrick Bamford with 1 and Pablo Hernandez.
Brentford's next, and Brentford had a shocker in the week against Luton Town. I'd say they messed up a bit, but you know, who knows. I reckon this game, I reckon Brentford will get back into winning ways. I'm gonna say 2-1 Brentford win with Jay De Silva getting brace. And for Cardiff, I'm gonna go with Joe Rose to score. Joe Rose.
Brentford now. Big game for both teams really. Cardiff want to continue their playoff push. I think they're 6 points off the playoffs now, so they're really going to have to start getting some wins. They obviously lost the last 2 games, haven't won in 3, so they're on a bit of a losing run really. I'm not saying anything, but you know what I mean. But for Cardiff, big game, like I said, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Brentford. I think they'll just edge this and the goals go for Brentford. I will go for Saeed Benrahma.
This is Derby next, and Derby County are actually selling out their away end, which is very good support from the Rams, seeing as they haven't won as much away from home as people would have expected them to at the start of the season. But for this game, I'm actually going to go with the Sheffield Wednesday 2-1 win. I just think Derby quite looked shaky on I believe it was Tuesday night against Queen's Park Rangers at the King Prince Foundation Stadium. But I could see first scorers. I'm going to go with Adam Reach, and I'm going to back Fernando Forestieri to get back on the score sheet. And I'm going to go with, for Derby, I'm going to go with Max Bird. I'm going to go Max Bird.
Derby County, both teams they're just going to be fighting out for mid-table, in my opinion now. I think they've both left it too late for a potential playoff push. I think this will be an entertaining game, though, and I'm back at Sheffield Wednesday to get another home win. I'll go for a 2-1 Sheffield Wednesday. Obviously, they picked up a very late winner against Charlton in midweek. It was a scruffy win. Probably deserved to win, to be honest, because of Charlton. They didn't really press. They sat back for the game, and they really wanted to get their 3 points, and you can see why they haven't won in a while. Obviously, great to see Stephen Fletcher back on the score sheet for Sheffield Wednesday. They've missed him dearly, and the goal scorer, I will go for Stephen Fletcher, who will get 1. Adeyemi Hugh with the other one, and for Derby County, I will go for Tom Lawrence.
Swansea obviously lost to Fulham in midweek. Poor refereeing from the referee himself, Tim Robinson, and Swansea have done the right thing by complaining about it, and I don't blame them. So I'm going to go with a Swansea City 2-1 win. I think Conor Gallagher will go on the score sheet, Ryan Brewster as well, and for Blackburn, I'm going to go with Armstrong.
Swans, a huge game for the Swans if we want to get the playoffs. Huge game for Blackburn as well. Obviously, Blackburn are placing a point above us, so it's a big game for both teams. I'm going to go for a boring 0-0. I think it'll be a draw. I think it'll be the end of both teams' playoff chances, to be honest. I don't think both teams I don't think either team are going to get the playoffs, but I'm not really that confident, really. Our last 2 games against Blackburn have both been draws, so I think our pattern's going to continue. We do need to win, though. Unfortunately, I'm not going. I don't think Marley's going either, so I'm sure Marley will do a match reaction, and I will, so look forward to that. Safe journey to all Swans fans, but unfortunately, I'm going to back for a 0-0.
Wigan's next, and for me, this is going to be going one way. I'm going to say this is going to be a... I'm gonna back this to be a... I'm gonna go with a West Brom win, just because I don't know. But I'm gonna back Callum Robson to finally get on the score sheet. I know he's only scored once against Nottingham Forest. Sorry, but I'm gonna actually say a 3-0 West Brom win. I'm gonna go with Callum Robson to get on the score sheet again. Who else is there? Jake Livermore, and I'm gonna go with the defender. Connor Townsend looks like a good shout.
Wigan now, on paper should be a West Brom win, but Wigan have been very good in recent weeks. Had a strong 3-0 away victory to Reading in midweek, so they started to pick up results. They want to obviously survive relegation. It's very tight at the bottom of the table. West Brom, I think they've all but certain got first place in the championship. They're definitely going up. Such a good team. I think they'll beat Wigan, but I don't think it'll be easy. I'm just going to go for a tight 2-0 West Bromwich Albion victory. Goal scorers, I'll go for Hal Robson Carno, and the other goal scorer, I will go for Jake Livermore.
Next, it's going to be quite an interesting game because Luton have been quite good. Obviously drew to Brentford, I believe, in midweek, but I'm gonna go ahead and say Luton 2, Stoke 1. 2 need to have to get both for Luton, and for Stoke I'm gonna go with Joe Allen.
Down to be Stoke City now. This is a 6-pointer. Both teams need to win, to be honest, to survive in the Championship. Stoke are a bit better than Luton at the minute than table, but I think Stoke are going to lose this 2-1. I've got something on Luton. I'm going to go for Harry Cornick and Ryan Tunnicliffe to score for Luton, and for Stoke I'm going to go for Tonins, but I think Luton will get the victory.
Next, and QPR's admin on Instagram. Gotta love him. Having a bit of banter with Derby County, taking the W out of Aiden Rooney, they said. But, you know, I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be a game where Birmingham City lose. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Birmingham City 0. I'm going to go with Bright Say Samuel both, just because I reckon he's been on top form recently, and I think he deserves a goal or two. So, Bright Say Samuel both 2-0 Queen's Park Rangers.
Birmingham are like 13 games unbeaten under Pep Clotter. I know they're getting a lot of draws, but they're doing very well. QPR on the other hand, again, they're just going to be mid-table now. They're getting some impressive results, but then they're losing some poor games. So I think this game's got a draw written all over it, so I'm going to go for a 1-0 draw. Queen's Park Rangers goal scorer, I'll go for Jordan Hugill, and for Birmingham City, I will go for Lucas Jukovic.
Tim Robinson, FC AK Fulham versus Preston North End. For real, I just want this to be a Fulham win or draw or something, but I'm gonna say this is gonna win Fulham 1, Preston 0 with Mitrovic scoring. But you know, anything can happen in the Championship, so yeah.
Yes, now it's a big game for both sides if they want to get the playoff spot, especially for Preston. Fulham looking more towards the automatics. They are 5 points behind Leeds, I believe. Obviously had a last minute winner against us, which will happily increase them. But what I did see of Fulham, they do pass the ball sideways a lot, and Preston are not an easy team to play against. But I'll back Fulham for a 1-0 victory. I got the feeling that Anthony Knockaert will look quite dangerous against us, but we need Fulham to do us a favour, and hopefully we can do the business against Blackburn.
I think Millwall won 1-0, and I think Bristol, they lost, didn't they? 1-0, 2-0 Millwall, 2-0 Millwall. I'm gonna get Jed Wallace on the score sheet and Ryan Leonard, is it? Yeah, I think that's
Bristol City now, like I say, usual big game, but more of a big game towards Bristol City, to be honest. They're only 3 points outside the playoffs, but they've been losing a lot of games recently. They've been on some very, very poor form. On the other hand, for Millwall, it's not over for them. They're only 6 points behind the playoffs, but they've got to win this game, I imagine. They're not done too bad this season. Very good established club, obviously. Home form was pretty impressive. So for score, I'll go for a 1-0 Millwall. And I'm going to go for Jon Body Bavartson to score.
I'm going to say 1-0 just because Barnsley have been very good recently. And I mean very good. They won 3-0 to Fulham. They won 1-0 to Middlesbrough, I believe. And I think they won to Barnsley, so I'm gonna say 1-0.
Barnsley now, Reading. I think they'll have enough to survive the end of the season. They're 5 points above the relegation zone, but I think they'll have enough. Therefore, for Barnsley, had another impressive result in midweek, a 1-0 victory away to Hull, but still not at that relegation zone. Only 3 points away from Middlesbrough, who are currently 21st. And I'm going to pick Barnsley to get another result here. I'm going to go for a 2-0 away victory with Coleywood draw, getting both on the goals.
I don't think I predicted beat one of these in a while. But, you know, Huddersfield Charlton. No, I'm not going to go with the score prediction I said I was going to go with. Emile Smith Rowe. 1-0 Huddersfield. 1-0 Huddersfield.
Pointers this weekend. There's another one. Huddersfield Town v Charlton Athletic. Both of these teams have 39 points. Both teams would like a win to push themselves from relegation. But for a prediction, I'm going to back Huddersfield. I think Charlton's away form is very, very poor. And I think Huddersfield will get the 1-0 victory. Goals go for Huddersfield. I'll go for Fraser Campbell.
For me, this is obviously going to be a Forest win, but how much you ask? I think it's going to be 3-0 Forest. Sorry, Middlesbrough fans. I just think you guys have been on poor form recently. I'm gonna get Thiago Silva to go on the score sheet again. I know he got on the score sheet against Cardiff, so I'm gonna get him, Lewis Brabham, and a Tyler Walker goal. Tyler Walker. Day before Middlesbrough away, but I think, yeah, so cheers for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to our post notifications, and let's get the result tomorrow. Come on, you Swans. We've got Blackburn away tomorrow. I think it'll be an interesting game anyway. 8th versus 9th anyway, so hopefully you can get the win. Go. Let's get the win tomorrow.
Still I get my money, still I get my money. You still acting funny, you still acting dummy. Remember she was on me, now she acting sorry. But still I get my money, still I